Hello friends, welcome to eVideoTuition. In this Robotium tutorial, I will explain you in detail how Robotium can be installed as Eclipse plugin for recording, editing and executing Android automated tests for given mobile application. Now, before I start with Robotium working session, it is better to have some knowledge of Robotium. In my previous Robotium tutorial, I have got Robotium introduction, benefits and limitations covered as mobile application automation tool. I recommend checking my video library if you are not familiar with this tool. Here is the list of software and tools we would require starting working with Robotium. First and foremost thing is to make sure that we have Java and Android SDK installed on machine going to be used for testing. If not, then you should be able to download both from their respective websites and install on your computer. Another point to be sure about is that environment variables for Java and Android are set in user and system variables as mentioned on screen. As I described in first Robotium tutorial, Robotium Recorder is available as plugins for both Eclipse and Android Studio. In this demo tutorial, I will focus on covering Robotium Recorder Eclipse plugin for mobile application automation testing. I will cover Robotium Recorder plugin for Android Studio in my next tutorial. Robotium automation process can be divided into 4 different stages. First one is Robotium Recorder plugin installation in Eclipse, which is one-time activity. Second is recording mobile test sequence using Robotium Recorder. Third is editing or modifying recorded test flow. And last one is executing automated test against target device for mobile application. Following section of this tutorial will cover each 4 automation stages in detail. So let's get started with demo. Now is the time to connect Android mobile device to your computer through USB. In order to recognize mobile device by the machine, you might have to install Android mobile USB driver if not already done. Now in mobile device, go to settings, scroll down to select on developer options, select USB debugging option as selected on my mobile phone. You would also like to select stay awake option to restrict your mobile from locking during use. Just to make sure everything is set correctly, on your computer, go to command prompt and then type ADB devices. This will show you Android device ID if all the above settings are set correctly. To install Robotium Recorder plugin in Eclipse, start Eclipse and go to Help, Install New Software. Enter highlighted URL in the Work With field. Press enter and wait for Robotium to get visible. Check Robotium Recorder and click Next. From the Install Details screen, click Next. Accept the license and click Finish. Robotium installation process will begin. Click OK if security warning comes to finish the installation. Once Robotium Recorder is installed, Eclipse will prompt for restart. Click Yes to do so. When Eclipse is restarted, Robotium Recorder can be launched from File menu, then New and Other. In New window, you will see a folder structure with name Android Robotium Recorder. which confirms successful Robotium recorder installation. For recording Robotium test, first we need to launch Robotium recorder in Eclipse, which can be done by pressing shortcut key Ctrl+N. Go to Android Robotium recorder, select new Robotium test and then click Next. It will launch Robotium recorder window. Specify the location of Android mobile APK in the first field and name of your test project in second. For this demo I am using eBay application. Once you are done, click Next. On the next screen, click on New Robotium Test. Robotium recorder will install the application on mobile device or emulator if not already installed, and then launch it. When mobile application is opened in mobile, start executing series of actions or test flow manually. You will observe each action you performed in mobile app. There will be a step added in Robotium. When complete test flow is executed for mobile application, to stop further recording any sequence, click on Stop Recording button in Robotium. You might have to make some changes in the recorded test script before actually starting with execution. Robotium recorder gives us some direct options to modify the recorded script. These options include deleting the steps not required in script, capturing application screenshot for a step, and inserting sleep time among test steps. When editing is complete, click Save button in Robotium recorder window and specify the name of test script in prompted dialog. And last, click Finish to close the recorder. By now, Eclipse would have created a test project having all the required jar files associated along with your recorded script in source folder. If you want to modify recorded test script further, of course you can do here in Eclipse IDE. When Robotium script editing is finished, next step is to execute script on mobile device. To start test execution, click on Run button in Eclipse. Robotium script will load the mobile application in device and will follow the exact sequence we executed while recording and editing. Robotium script execution in Eclipse can be tracked through console panel. Now as you see, script execution is completed and application is closed in mobile device. Robotium recorder is licensed utility. However, its free version can be downloaded from robotium.com to see if Robotium meets your project or organization mobile application testing need. In next tutorial, I will use official Android developer IDE, that is Android Studio, to show you complete Robotium automation process. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. If the tutorial was helpful, please do like it and share it with your friends. You would also like to visit my website and subscribe to my channel for getting the latest update. Thank you.